Namaste, Shalom, Salam. This is Gaia Mother Sophia. How are you all? Now, I was in Battersea Park. Now, you know I go to that park a lot. And I was observing nature. I'm very, very present in my life, which means 24 hours a day, practically 24 hours a day, I'm meditating. And I was just observing nature. I was observing the dance of the wind in the trees. I was observing the dance of the leaf as it fell from the tree and onto the ground and how the wind carried it. I was observing dogs playing in the park and children playing in the park. I was observing the clouds and how they moved to the wind. I was observing the sun and the flowers, and they were telling me something by not telling me something. I understood from them then, at that moment, that everything has an order. The sun comes up at a particular time and goes down at a particular time. The flowers open and face the sun. The clouds move because the wind is giving them the direction of where to go. The trees rustle like an orchestra being conducted by the wind. The leaves that falls from the tree has a very direct path. Oh, it's not random. You might think it is, but it's not random. Everything on this planet and in the entire universe has an order. Now, think about this for a second. Do the trees memorize the order of which they have to blow in the wind? Do the flowers memorize the direction of the sun and what they have to do when the sun comes up? They have to face the sun. Do they memorize all of that? The answer is no. They are in complete surrender to all that is. And because they're in complete surrender of all that is, they then flow with the natural order of the universe. This was my observation, and I thought, what if everybody knew this? That if you allowed yourself to be present and completely surrender, that there is an order that you're meant to fit into as part of this incredible planet, universe. So if you surrender completely and trust, now that kind of trust is the same trust that you have in yourself when you breathe. You trust that you breathe, that you don't even think about it. You don't think about the fact that you breathe. That is complete surrender. You've surrendered to the knowing. It's a knowing, it's not even a belief. That's where I've come to in my journey. I don't believe things anymore, I know. As much as I know that I breathe, I know who I am. As an Arcturian, as the mother, as the incarnative goddess Isis and Mary and Kuan Yin, I know. And that realization of my past lives came when I was in complete surrender. Some of you followed my journey when I was a nun, and I traveled around the world to different temples, and I was guided there. I had no idea what was going on, and I did no research on these temples about the background of them. And for example, in Bodh Gaya, when I went there, it was an accident that I was there. And when I went, I got hit by a magnetic energy, and this always happens to me when I go to places that are involved in my past life. Literally a magnetic energy hits me and I cross the time-space border, and I'm in where I was when I was all those many years ago, if you believe that time is linear. And I'm in complete surrender, and I allow what to happen. So what I would like to give to you from my lessons of awakening is, if you can first be fully present, stop these crazy thoughts, and they do come in. Thoughts are frequencies, and you are energy and you are frequency. And we've been trained since very little to understand and to basically think mainly negative. It's our training. It still goes on today in the media, especially even online now. You know, they're even teaching kids this stupid loser dance now. So there's so much going on to educate you to think negatively, to speak negatively. It's become a way of life, so much so. I mean, when I hear people speak, I'm often correcting them, saying, please don't say that, because you're making a statement, and your voice and your breath is important and sacred, so be very careful about the things that you say. It's something that I say all the time. So if you surrender completely, and that means just allowing what's meant to be to happen. I have my own business, I'm writing a book, I'm recording an album, but I know when I get the feeling when I'm meant to carry on writing or do another song. But if something comes up, I'm so in tune that I get signs from the universe all the time in the things that are presented to me in reading, synchronicities, car number plates, whatever it is. My body starts registering, going, I know this, I know this, I know this, I know this, and then I am guided somewhere, whether it's the pyramids of Egypt, the temples in India, wherever it is, I'm guided there. And sometimes it just happens that I'm in a place and I've been taken there, and it sounds like it wasn't planned, but the universe has taken me there. So when you are in complete surrender and you're not stuck to a particular routine, you're not stuck to a particular thought, a particular religion, because I know for a fact that every holy book has been tampered with so that you don't get the purity of what's yours. But the truth is still within them if you allow yourself to read with an open mind and read with truth rather than read with belief. Because your knowing is stronger than your belief. So when you completely surrender, the universe will carry you, and the universe carries you always somewhere more spectacular than you could ever think possible. That's what it is. You know, the birds trust the wind to carry them to fly. They don't think, is the wind there today? Can I fly today? It's a trust. Once you come to that place of trust, you can allow yourself to completely surrender. And in that surrender, you are carried and your life just transforms. I surrendered when I broke up from a long-term relationship, and I was going out and I was being crazy, drinking, smoking, all that rubbish, hurting myself really. That's another thing. Alcohol hurts you, smoking hurts you. So you've been trained to do the things that hurt you. Because you've been trained to think that you are not divine, that you are insignificant when you are the most significant beings on this planet. You are creator, as I am the mother creator. So once you understand your true divinity, and it's funny because I was reading even in the Quran the other day, I'm doing lots of research in the holy books to find some of the messages that I still hold on to as truth. And it said that the angels were asked to bow to Adam. Now, if angels are bowing to Adam, who, if you believe in that story, some of people may be from Adam and Eve, then Adam was revered enough for Allah to ask the angels to bow to Adam. So you are supposedly of Adam. So if you are of Adam, then the angels bow to you, which means there's something really special about you. Children of Creator, of Gaia, of Sophia. There's something really important about you. So know that, completely surrender. When you know your importance, you won't do things like alcohol. You won't do bad things that hurt your body and mistake them for things that are good, again, portrayed by the media. Keep your words positive. Be in complete surrender. Let the universe carry you and show you its magic. I love you. Blessings and love. Namaste, Shalom, Salam.